Hello there, this is Sarah Ebert with the Lincoln University Cooperative Extension Human Nutrition and Health Program, here to try to make your holidays a little safer. We know it's common practice in a lot of households to rinse the turkey or the chicken, or any kind of poultry really, prior to preparing it. As it turns out, evidence is demonstrating that a lot of foodborne illness that seems to occur during the holidays actually starts with the turkey and the chicken juice. Now, we all sort of knew that, but who knew you were spreading the bacteria when you thought you were actually washing it? So we want to show you what happens with bacteria today when you do wash your poultry. So first thing, let's explain what we're going to do. Our little turkey or our little chicken is right over here for you to look at. There he is in the sink. And then over here is a clean and sanitized sink, hopefully what you all would start off with at your homes. So what we want you to see is there's a few little things looking on the wall, maybe some stains or things, but overall pretty clean. You've got a nice stainless steel surface that we cleaned and sanitized, and this is what it looks like before we wash our chicken. So with that said, we're going to place the chicken in our sink right here. So there's our little chicken, and here's something called a glow germ. It is basically a compound. It's synthetic. It's not a bacteria or anything, but it does pick up, it illuminates, it glows, it's fluorescent under a black light. So I don't know about you, I typically don't wear gloves at home after I've washed my hands well before I work on my poultry, but please always do make sure at the very least you wash your hands, handle the poultry or raw meat, clean your surfaces, and then put the raw meat aside. Wash your hands good before you prepare anything else. Try to cut your raw meat and raw vegetables on different cut boards or clean and sanitize them in between. Okay, so with that said, here's our chicken. We're just going to pick it up and rinse it off, put it on the cold water just like any of us would. We're going to rinse it off really good because we think we're getting all that bacteria off because we're forever hearing about the salmonella, right? Okay, so there's our chicken. Okay, we think we're ready to cook and prepare. So you think you're going to wipe off the sink because after all you did just handle raw chicken or raw turkey. So we'll slide that chicken right back over in the sink. We're going to reach for a paper towel or clean towels, whatever you use. And we're going to rinse that sink out really good with some hot water, maybe some soap. And rinse it out of there really good because you don't want to cross-contaminate, right? And we can even reach for a little Clorox cleanup, thinking we're going to bleach and kill that bacteria. Nice and clean before we start doing any other prep work. Nice clean towel, nice clean rag, good and cleaned up, right? All right. Our sink cleaned out, sanitized, ready to go. Okay. Now I put the Swiss Miss over because if you'll remember, we were, after all, trying to keep things nice and clean, but it was fairly close. So let's see what happened to our glow germ. Did we get the sink good and clean? Check it out. The wall, look at the splatter all the way up the wall. Who'd have thought you just splattered that? And oopsie, it's over on the Swiss Miss. So when you go to make your hot chocolate, you carried the bacteria into a cup. Checking out our sink, even though we thought we did a pretty good job and sprayed bleach, look at the spray, even on the next sink. Check it out, even the next sink it managed to spray over, even though we started off with a nice clean surface. So, with that said, this is the reason where the CDC suggests that you should not rinse and wash your poultry. So please keep your surfaces clean and sanitized, wash your hands, prep your turkey or your chicken, put it straight in the pot, but don't rinse it. Have a safe and happy holiday.